And we're back at the Dalish camp. It's time to find some things, gather herbs, buy herbs, yes, that's for sure. That's the enter to the Brazilian forest. I don't have to go there. Took it? I took it? I think I took it. No, not yet. And yeah, and let's speak with who are you? Oh, this woman. This will be a funny quest, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's only one. Basically, there is only one one place that there's only one crate that you shouldn't. Oh, that's a gift for Severin. There's only one
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
chest you shouldn't use because this will. Oh, death fruit. Can I go there? Yeah, I can, but let's go there. There's only one. Oh, come on. There's only one.
The Hala. The Dalish call them their guides. They even lead an elf to oblivion when he dies, or so they claim.
Severin, you know quite a lot about these people. Why is that?
Here I am.
I have some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What do your opinion on the Dalish? Yeah.
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good.
Typical.
And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
So you're an assassin and the son of a whore! Yeah, so you're an assassin... No, 3 or 2. Let's try 3. So you're an assassin and the son of a whore.
A Dalish whore, thank you very much. It was my sole distinction amongst the other elven boys in the whorehouse. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were.
Ooh.
We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
And that is a typical... Well, you know, that's one of the things that I like about him. He's not a typical good kind of guy who is spoiled brat and that's why he's an assassin or something. There's a story behind him, and the story is quite... On one side it's quite tragic because it seems that a lot of people like him, and on the other hand it's still more or less unique to some point. And you're oddly cheerful about it.
It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows?
Ooh.
Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
You can say that, yes, considering that Talenia is... basically, she lived in a slum, the lineage, all her life. She was treated not exactly how she would like to. Her future husband was killed in an attempt to free her, and not to mention that her friend, what is the name of the girl again? For my family, she was probably raped, and we killed people, and we were recruited, etc., etc. You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me.
Right.
Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
Okay, but you don't think of yourself as Danish.
Not at all. I think of myself as Antivan. Still, that did not stop me from running off to join a clan when I drew near Antiva City once. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
And... ooh. You disapprove. Interesting. What to do now? I will give him the gloves. Let's see how this... what will this... No, this is not the gloves. These are not the gloves. You know what? Then F9. I don't want... I will probably leave this for later, this dialogue. And we start again from here. So once again.
And so I shall.
Here. Alfred there. Right? Yeah, we have it. Let's leave the talk about the Dalish for later with Zevran. Now let's go... yeah, that's more like it. I thought that that was a gift. Because I do remember that there's an Antivan something... Antivan shoes for him.
As you desire.
Right? Okay, let's...
Hala. The Dalish call them their guides. They even lead an elf to oblivion when he dies, or so they claim.
Yep. Alura, who are you?
Who comes?
Oh,
I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Alura. I am the Master Herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
Right, you think being a Grey Warden is exciting?
Not as much as I assumed you thought my task boring in comparison. Am I wrong?
Working with animals would be quite rewarding. Less dangerous, certainly.
In normal times, perhaps. But in normal times, there would be no blight, and being a Grey Warden would not be such a dangerous occupation either.
Oh,
in
you
truth,
will see.
My place as the Master Herder is a small one, but one I am quite satisfied with. Would that we could all find such peace with our lot in life.
What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
Okay. Humans keep similar herds, but of horses, you make them sound like friends.
That is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
But you have separated this one.
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Right. That doesn't seem like much of a problem, right?
You speak so callously of my friend, remember? Go, outsider, if my anguish means so little to you.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Survival, so pretend to examine the Hala. I could kill her quickly if you wish.
No, that would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both Master Herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath knowing she was always safest in my care.
Now we have a problem. Let's speak to you again.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you?
Let's try it.
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her?
I can pretend to examine the Hala.
Your techniques are strange to me. Can you tell anything?
You were right, the animal is suffering.
Ah, it is as I thought then. then there is no point in delaying the inevitable. Let us make an end to it. Lonely Hala, lost in the rain. See the lights, how they shine in the sky. Let them guide your way home. Dara Shiral, my dearest friend, farewell.
And that basically means we've done something cruel and terrible here. And again, the dagger.
It is customary for the herder to take the antlers of a fallen Hala. I give them to you, friend. Bring them to Master Verathorn and he will make you a gift from them.
What kind of gift?
A keepsake, to remember our fallen by. Masiranus for the kindness you have shown today.
Kind. Yeah, I was very kind. Let's get this. I said...
And so I shall.
What's happening? Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't need that, to be honest. Now we go again for this death route here. The Hala is... you can do this quest if you have the survival skill. Not everyone is investing to this. I don't, especially, well, not now. I did that with my first Dalish guy because he was much better. Who else? Who else? Let's go. Let's see. We have something. There's a lot of quests here. Oh, a barrel.
Lovely.
Zevran. Check this.
This won't take long.
Yeah, it won't. Oh, I think that one is the God of Vengeance. Cool. Now we can go as well. Take this one. Take this one. And speak with you.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
Right.
Elves and their wood shaping. It's unnatural. Why use wood when you got perfectly good metal and stone?
Spoken like a true child of the stone, my friend.
Who you call a child, old man?
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
Really?
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest.
Speak with me.
Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Eleanor told me he can bring these horns to you.
Ah, so the Hala is dead at last, is she? I told Alura it was better to end it sooner than later. But the Hala are her province, poor girl. Our tradition dictates that we honor our fallen friends by reshaping their horns into keepsakes. Come, apprentice. Let us begin.
Nice, nice.
And we are done. The apprentice did an excellent job, I think.
Oh.
Treasure it. For it is the last gift the Hala can bequeath.
And just a second before you were trying to do something with them. Darmisu, a scroll, and we speak with you again.
What do you wish?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore.
Right.
In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Yeah, that's a shame. It's not very... What if
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Cool. What kind of items? Well, doesn't really matter. We'll see. I can't promise
And
nothing.
I did not ask for a promise. I only ask that you consider the task should you come across the bark in the forest.
And I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Yeah. Soulless bombs. That's for exactly one of the things that I will need. This too. Let's say great health potion. Health potion or potus or whatever is that. Injury kits. Let's go with these two. Lyrium potions as well. Now weapons. I can sell you these. I don't really need those. Magic stuff. Yeah, that's two. That's two. I can sell you this. That might be useful. I can sell you this. Human shield. Halahorn, mental resistance. Nice. Doubt that there is something here. No. You just have. That's rapid aim plus 6 attack. Dalish gloves, leather boots, Dalish boots, leather boots. Nah, nothing here, nothing here. Acid coating, Divine, Kiss. Most of these. A backpack. That's for sure. It's always need. You always need that. Tome of Skill and Study gives the reader 1 point to spend on skills, but renders it useless afterwards. Tome of Mortal Vessel, that's for later. Great Spirit Balsam, Acid Coating Recipe, Acidic. Okay, let's buy this one. Less Salt Bomb Recipe, that's nice. Spirit Shard, that's nice. Deathroot extracts. Yes, that's. We have to buy a lot of these. Let's say like 4. We also buy toxic extracts. This is important because this is the only. This one is the only. This is the only shop that sells these with such an amount. And especially these. Believe me, I will buy as much as it's possible. Because there is a possibility that sometimes this shop goes down, which means you're not able to buy more. But I don't know. Okay. And now we can go with the Zevran. Nothing. Morrigan. Injury kit. Boric and Blessed. Nah. I don't have the things needed for that. Okay, now let's speak with ya. Colored inks.
As you desire.
Bloodwright ink. Oh, I know that. That's the things that they have on their basic. Oh yeah. Alfred here. Alfred there.
Lovely.
Let's speak with you, Mithra.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
And you wonder why everyone dislikes your people so much.
If you're suggesting we are to blame for our troubles, that view is short-sighted. Our history has been one of persecution, after all. Not that I would expect an outsider to understand, but there you have it. We do what we must. You might have just told me you were a Grey Warden and saved me the grief, though I suppose I can hardly blame your caution.
Yeah.
But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
If I remember correctly, they don't even know the real meaning of these words they use as greetings. Who are you, Othras?
I greet you, stranger. It is good to see another elf, even if you are not one of the wandering clans. I trust my people have not been too harsh in their treatment of you?
Ooh. They have, and it's annoying. I have a job to do, yeah.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
I like to hear about this. Go, tell me.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
Right.
If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I really don't have time to be a search party. I'm sorry, that's terrible. I will seek her out in the forest. Perhaps I could convince Zathrian to tell you.
It would be very rude to accuse the Keeper of lying. I know he means well. I just need to know, one way or another. If you were in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
She's probably dead, you know. I see what I can do.
You are most kind.
Yeah, I should go then.
Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
We will. It's basically you're not able to do it any other way. Landmark tent. That's for the dog, of course. Elf nurse, some hunters. Let's speak with Cyril, then finish the quest with Taman, and there will be at least one very funny dialogue there. But still, first Cyril.
We few wanderers greet you, friend. We do not see many of our city brethren here in the woods. Would you help us break our fast?
I would like that.
Come then and sit. Join us by the fire.
Oh, Ogron is sitting down.
I am Cyril, the clan's tale-teller. I understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our hunters. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
What the hell is happening? Why we are moving from one side to the next? Yes, but they weren't us. Pride.
Ah, bravado. How encouraging to see it in our time of need. Our people lie sick and dying, but you boast for our amusement? How thoughtful.
I haven't done anything to deserve this, have I? Your attitude is getting annoying. I must deal with the Blight. If I can help you, I will. No, your attitude is getting annoying.
Then perhaps I should be silent, and allow an outsider to decide our fate. Creators willing, they have been so kind to our people in the past.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment.
Of course.
Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us.
It is even more difficult when you live amongst them, trust me.
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
I want to know about the forest now.
Then I'll tell you what I know.
Right.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say.
Yep.
If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees, grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
What does that have to do with the werewolves?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely.
I was there.
The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
Witherfang exists?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang
Interesting
is as
conclusion.
much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
That is interesting, because that means these both people, that the wolf and Zathrian, have something in common. Coincidence? How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left.
Yep.
One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
How the hunters became werewolves?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
So there are many spirits in the forests.
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
Battles in the forests?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
And basically it seems Ferelden, and as well there's a lot of these places in Thedas. That's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Cool. And now we speak with you, guy. And I wonder how to do this quest. The good way or the bad way?
Hello?
This guy is funny. Hello yourself, who are you?
I am Taman, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Good luck with that. So be one and stop wishing for it.
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
What the hell was that about? Guy.
I told you to leave me alone.
I don't really care for you. Fine, have it your way. Tell me what's your problem.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Tell me before I kick your head in.
Before you... all right. I suppose it makes no difference. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is gaming.
Of course. Love problems. Girl problem, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Generally, how I plan to play this game, I will have to. I should make this quest a little differently that I will do, but I will do it the good way, because there is a dialogue because of that you will just all fall on your knees laughing. I will probably even make a shorter video of this. You will hear this and you'll be fascinated. There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if I got a pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Do you want to marry Gaina or not? Make a decision. Now, perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
Why not go into the forest anyway?
But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Why not come with me then? No. That number one goes off the record. He's not the type of guy that Terlinia would allow to do things. Fine, have it your way. But I will speak with her anyway. Where was he? Where is she? Here. Yeah, here. In front of him. Something. Big, whatever. Gaina.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Can you answer some questions?
I am not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
I want to know more about you people.
You should speak to Lanaya. She's the keeper's first and knows much of such questions.
You don't want to answer me, do you? Tell me about the forest. What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
How old is he? Does he seem...
I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
Cool. What is a keeper?
He keeps us safe, and he keeps the knowledge of our people safe, so we may bring it to all of our people one day.
So what's a keeper doing? He keeps. What knowledge is that?
The ways of our ancestors, of course, from the time of our Lathan, before the human empire enslaved our people.
Yeah. Where does he get that knowledge from?
From the other clans, and from the artifacts we uncover in our travels. Everywhere the old empire was, so went their slaves. Pieces of our past lie everywhere.
Cool. I have another question. I want to know something else.
What is that?
I need some equipment.
Master Verithorn should have what you need. Seek him out at the forge.
Yeah. Taman mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that if he was lucky, he would bed you soon. No. He said that you were cruel and that he hates you. No, he said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Taman. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I? But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family? You are right. As a woman, I must ensure that he believes in himself. All I've done is make him miserable. I know I cannot be like you, both woman and Grey Warden, but I can be formidable in my own small way, can't I? Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Taman. Taman, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
No, I'm right there with you, babe.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
I'm so sorry. I just had to do it that way. It's just so... the first time I saw that, I was laughing for half an hour, I think. This is so great, just so great. This quest at Morrigan with the... Anyone feels the urge to vomit, and then then Ogron just pops right into that. I hope you have I even turned off the mic so you can hear this and don't hear me laughing, because that's so freaking awesome. Okay, let's level up Morrigan, and more or less I believe from quest that's everything here. So we'll level up for you, and at last Spirit Healer. Let's go 32, 32, and willpower 34. Something like this, more or less. And of course group heal, that's a very important part. Now let's move this in here. Oh, damn it. Just okay, that's that. And I believe we can now some people will answer to the fact that I made these people together.
Well, all right.
Morrigan lost some approval. What is my approval with her now? 7. It's still nice, and I will even have some more approval with her. Quite a lot of things. I have a lot of things in my backpack, and yeah, of course these are 2 here. But these are very important. Daily boots. The Tale of Eloran. Oh, he gave me a book. Wonder where, I know where that this might be useful. And that's a compilation for us for now. We leave the Dalish camp into Brazilian forest, which means we go fight werewolves. Thanks for watching. I hope you, because I hope this is really funny. Bye.